wipe
Why
the
is it?
In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show. Stepping up to the microphone is the underground king himself, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What it do, man? What it do, man? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. I'm out here, beautiful Whitehaven, Tennessee. No, I got T Grizz to say I've been on one this week. Hey, sometimes you gotta be that way, man. You gotta let people know what's up, man. It's crazy. Sometimes, man, you know what I'm saying? That's how the enemy, that's how the devil be, man. You have a good weekend.
Yeah.
You do it. Man, I ain't gonna tell we didn't even talk about this, Ken. We had a great time.
Man.
At Ina Esco's event on Saturday.
I wanted to wait until Ina got here for us to talk about it.
Yeah, man, for real. It was a great time. It wasn't a lot of people there, but the people that needed to be there were there. And I think me and Kenny needed that time more than anything, bro.
Yes.
Because we need to just sit there and just really tell our story, like how we got here. Not just how we got here with Bluff City Media, but just how our paths crossed, which is a crazy story. And we could do a whole podcast episode on how fate brought me and Kenny together anyway. And we talked about how, like, when you're doing a podcast with somebody, man, it's a relationship, bro. You just can't pick some willy-nilly person and then your show, you just go do a show together. Like, it's a relationship. Y'all have to cultivate it. You got to put time into it. That's a free nugget, man. Like, and prime example, you look at Chris and Vaughn, their show. Like,
no bluffing.
The chemistry on that show is insane. And I guarantee you, I guarantee you those two dudes be on the phone all the time, a lot, just making stuff happen. Yep. Y'all gotta court your partner in your podcast, man. Y'all gotta have times y'all can get on one page, bro. Like, I've been friends with Ina and calling her and talking straight shit to her for years before she came on the show. And I knew that when she came on, it's just gonna be an extension of what we've been doing forever anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple, man. But like I said, we had a great time at Ina's event.
How much of a role did you play in getting Cossett Library? That place is
off the damn chain.
It is crazy how cool that place is.
Well, once again, let's just talk about the architectural structure of that building. This dates back to like the 1800s. The bones of that building go back that far back. However, there has been renovations over the years. 4 years ago, this is the most recent renovation. So that's only half of the library that they renovated. Kenny, it's a whole nother back half.
Wow.
With all of this, like, unique curated architectural structure, like, of, let's just say, what do you call it? The where you store the books,
shelves.
When I say like yeah, the bookshelves, right? Like where do you store the books? When I say like old school, like fine-tuned detail, like it's beautiful when you look at the half that isn't finished. But anyway, what I have been involved in are the newer updates. So that would be that podcast studio, the equipment that is inside of there. On that content side, where you saw on the content studio side, that was actually a space for photography. But the young lady who managed that space, she's gone on to New York to do bigger and better things. So we made that a content space. So I was a part of establishing the equipment we would need in there. Like, hey, that would be great if we could utilize that content studio to extend the visual pieces we need for podcasting.
I'm telling y'all, if you're interested in getting into the podcast world, there is literally nothing stopping you. Because if you don't want to do the StreamYard thing, Concept Library has these has these rooms set up for you with top of the line equipment, and then you can like set it up. Like they got props, so you can like if you want to do the freaky little tree with the little. They got the brown wood panels. They got the wood panels. They got all that shit.
Trending wood panels.
Yeah, the trending wood panels. Everybody's got. You can bring your own stuff, and it got all types of sets that you can set up, and you can make it where you're in a different place every time. Because all you gotta do, because the other side of the room has a totally different setup. It's crazy, bro. It is. Really
and Kenny, I put that word in for you about the Black Magic training, and they want to know your price, baby.
Oh,
they want to know how much you gonna charge for training. What's going on?
All I know is I walked into that podcast room that you set up in there, and I was like, number one, instantly jealous of what y'all have in there. Number one. And number two, you kept asking me, hey, can you come and help us do some and I was like, I got nervous. Like, I don't know if I can. Because I don't know.
You can, bro. You can.
I can try, but
like, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it.
I'm gonna get in there.
Hey, tell him I got him. I'll figure that shit out.
No, right. And when I say training, very minimal, very base setting. Show us how to not mess it up. Okay.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Anthony, I'm gonna steal them Black Magic cameras out of
exactly. They could be one shot. I gotta take one home for some research. Yeah.
Mayor Young gonna be at your door. Kenny Stubblefield.
Shout out to Mayor Young, by the way. Man.
Speaking of Mayor Young, man, a couple things happened the same day as Ina Esco's event, which is awesome. Y'all better not miss the next one. They're gonna keep them going. They're called Content Creator Conversations.
Yeah.
This particular one was about sports podcasting. But they have them. Are they monthly? Y'all have them what, quarterly?
We're doing them monthly. So the next one will be about actual the business side of the creators, right? Not just sports, but like your influencers and those type of people that create. So they'll be
sitting my ass down learning this time.
Sure. We got about 4 people. I'll announce it very soon.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be out the chain. But also, what happened that night, that evening, Esco, is me and my wife decided to go out on a lunch date, and we went to Sabor. And got some.
How was
Sabor.
that?
It was good, and I don't do free advertising, but I'll give them some because they did. They were part of the catering that we had for our wedding. Actually, it was from Sabor. They were really good. They took care of us. We didn't have heating components, so they let us keep their heating trays and let us bring them back to them Monday, which I thought was super cool for them to do. So shout out to Sabor. But while we were there, like we noticed it, we heard like a little thunder, whatever. It's like, oh shit, we got to walk into the rain, right? And so then we saw a couple of people had a little rain. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So when it was time to leave, it was raining. My wife was like, go ahead of me. She was like, no, don't walk with me. Get ahead of me so you can unlock the car and I can get right in. So, okay, cool. And so I was like, all right, so it's raining. It's fine. Whatever. So we're driving. We was like, what in the fuck happened? No. This was after everything was done. We had no clue.
Oh, that it was that bad.
Yeah, we're driving down Brooks Road because we live out here off of 3rd Street, so you can't come down 3rd Street no more. Like the expressway to come over here is gone. Like it don't exist.
Oh yeah, I hate that too.
So you got exactly. You had to do the same thing. So we're riding down Brooks Road and we see a street light. I mean wires. I mean, what's it called? Yeah.
Utility
pole is down. Utility pole is down. We was like, what the hell happened? Did somebody hit this shit or something?
Right.
And then I randomly called my oldest daughter just to check on her, who lives, with Gay's mom. And she's got like a nasty attitude. I'm like, what's wrong with you? The power's out. I said, the power's out for what? Y'all ain't paid the bill? And she was like, no, it's a storm. I was like, what?
Storm? What?
so I look online, everybody's talking about what came through here, right?
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, bro, when did this happen? Like, I ain't heard nothing on my phone. Nothing. And I look up and they're like 100 and some thousand, like 75% of the cities without power. Like, shit, I got power. What the fuck happened? And I drive to my neighborhood. It looked like it barely rained. I'm like, bro, but I did not understand the magnitude of what happened until I went to go. Because Gabe's mom was like, our power is out. I said, well, I don't want Gabe I'm not bringing Gabe home tonight. Sunday. I was like, I'm not going to bring Gabe home tonight. I'm just going to come get some clothes of his and I'll take him to school in the morning. And I drove up Shelby Drive. There was like 2 or 3 blocks on Shelby Drive where power lines were all in the street. Police had it barricaded off. I'm like, bro, out there by the airport area, like that end of Shelby Drive. Yeah. I was like, bro, what in the hell happened last night, bro? And like I said,
a 30-minute storm caused that much damage.
We went out to eat that night and we're oblivious of anything that had happened in the city. And it was absolutely crazy. But also something that was canceled that night was Foodie Land, which came to Memphis. I didn't know what it was. It's not really hard to understand what the concept is. It's like a big food truck, food thing, festival thing. Sounded pretty dope. It's something that travels across the country, and it had mixed reviews in the city. And I've learned this week. I didn't learn this week, but I've had to remind myself this week of the loud minority thing, right? Because there were people online talking about that it's like, man, nobody's excited for the Grizzlies this year. Like, nobody's excited. I was like, okay, man, that's not true. Like, I talked to a ton of people who are excited about the future of the Grizzlies, right? And I was like, I don't even think that's true online. Like, I don't even think that online that's the case, right? Because something I noticed is if I'm pretty content with something, I'm not going around telling, man, I'm having a great fucking day. Like, nobody goes around doing that, right? Exactly. But if I'm having a fucked up day, I might vent. Oh, this shit is pissing me off. So a lot of times we think because we hear people saying, oh, this sucks. Okay, everybody must think it sucks. No, the people who are cool with it are just kind of going on about their life. They're going on about their day. They're not proclaiming, I'm so excited about the Grizzlies next year. Like nobody's doing it, right? So,
hey, you're hitting on something that is deep, like right there. By the way, I just want you to know that, like, that is deep thought. Like this, deep.
We just kind of get like we think just because you see a lot of people yapping about something that okay, that's how everybody thinks. No. Then I had people saying, well, you don't see. Somebody was like, you don't see all these people. I said, yeah, man, I know it exists, but I just don't think that's the majority. And I've seen people that made polls on Twitter, and one of them was like 65% of the people are excited. I put my own out. It's like anywhere between 88 to 90% of the people are excited on like 300 and some votes. I'm like, bro, it's just. And so I brought that back to the Foodie Land thing, right? Because I've seen like a handful of people talking about this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, bro, I know y'all aren't this. What's the word? Dumb was my word the other day. Ignorant is the word I used today, right? Like it's crazy, bro. Because like you see people complaining because it's like they charge you to get into this thing, and then you have to pay to each individual vendor that you go to. Mm-hmm. And here's my thing. I put this on social media too. Foodie Land doesn't seem like my kind of thing. But I love to be able to walk around and there's all these different types of food everywhere. That shit sound dope as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But that's something that I like to do. It's just me there. like it's just me. About 50 places for me to choose from. I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to do that. And it was like a couple thousand people there at the same time.
You don't want to do long lines.
Yeah. I've learned late in life that I have social anxiety, and I have a very ambiverted personality, and I have regular anxiety, and I recognize that certain environments just aren't for me. I just won't enjoy them. I won't feel comfortable in those spots at all. I felt. Ina was like, Anthony, you look like you're nervous. I said, no, my anxiety might be bothering me, but I'm not nervous at all. And I had to learn the difference between the two, between being anxious and being nervous, right? But yeah, Foodie Land and me would not work out at all. But I said all that to say, it just seems like people should evaluate things before they go to them and say, hey, I don't think this is going to be my kind of party, so I'm not going to go, as opposed to going and taking the shit on it. Because I saw a lot of people who said, hey, we came with a strategy. It was me and 4 or 5 of my girls. We all paid, and we had a strategy. You go to this line. Bitch, I'm going to go to this line. Ho, you take your ass over there. And they hit all the lines, and they got out at about the same time, and they ate each other's food. Like, we didn't spend all the money. It was like, it's too much food for you to be eating a whole glizzy at one time. Like, You need to share the glizzy. You need to share the lobster roll or the fucking whatever. Or whatever the fuck you're doing, right?
That lobster roll looks good.
Man, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you can't sit there and eat a whole serving or something and then like, oh, now because you're full. Like, go with a bunch of people and y'all just kind of share food. Except for soup. You can't share soup. But anyway.
No.
But no, like, I saw a lot of people who said they had a great time. Jason Mitchell, him, his wife and his daughter went. Yeah, they had a great damn time.
Jason Mitchell's the kind of guy that could have fun.
Oh, Jay, you can drop Jason off. You had drop Jason at a fucking nun convention. He could be, man, them hoes was in that motherfucker, man.
Jason probably went on Friday or Saturday, early Saturday, because my plan on Saturday was after Creator Conversations, I was going to take my son Eli to the Foodie Land. But when I left from Casa Library on Saturday, it started getting dark outside. I said, nah, we're not going to get stuck in no storm.
Man,
so Eli and I just went to Flame Ramen and got our little noodles we love.
Man.
But just similar to you, Anthony, you know, the sky cracked open for everyone.
No clue.
And we were totally oblivious, like you stated, that actually happened. But just looking at the discourse online, back to Foodie Land, I mean, I think that's an event for people that don't mind, you know, paying to get in, because I think the average price was like between $6, if you had like some early bird type situations, upwards of $40 from what I'm hearing. Now, I looked online and they were advertising maybe $20 on Saturday when I was at the nail shop before Creative Conversations. I was like, okay, cool, we could do that. But I didn't want to pay until it got closer to the time we were going to go. But also the food prices, I believe, range from like $8 to $25. So per person, you probably may have.
If you go like go to each one of them lines, you're going to spend a lot of money. You gonna spend
right. And if you don't like long lines, you don't like the wait. I saw a lot of content. Similar to you, Anthony, you said you saw more positive content than negative. I would agree. Like for those that put the negative content out there, I'm like, y'all just don't want Memphis to have
nothing, man.
Like, damn.
Like, y'all not gonna tell me that this thing jumps everywhere, but they call this shit was nasty. No, your ass is fucking country, man. Like stop, man. Like, you're not gonna tell me this shit because it looked like people was having a good ass time. Like, but look at all this
time.
My thing is, if it's something that you enjoy, shout out to my guy Jerry in the chat, right? Like, I like to go see people enjoying their thing.
I'm coming to Asian night. I've been there before. Now,
I want to be there for this. Like,
that shit sound good to the motherfucker.
Delicious.
Now, see, Jerry is also a boss. You need to meet Jerry too.
Hey,
Jerry is over Sneak Fest that comes to Memphis.
I know Jerry. I've already been. Hey, Jerry.
Yeah, he's dope. Like I'm saying, that ain't my thing. But when I came and saw it, I appreciate how dope it was. I'm like, bro, this ain't my shit at all. But this shit is fucking dope because it's something about saran wrap shoes. And like, all right, once you got a vacuum seal, I think I'm good, bro.
Look, they've actually given me a booth at one of the Sneak Fests before, and I set up all of my merch for Verbally Effective. They let me sell my merch for Verbally Effective, and I interviewed people while I was there.
Yeah.
This was maybe 4 years ago.
I did that too with another podcast I was doing with somebody. Jerry, invite your boys back out, man. Let us come back out there, man.
Hey,
let you just want Lane Whitaker. It's just why be going up on Lane so hard, bro?
I'm coming this year, Jerry. Don't play with me.
I'm telling you, Bluff City Media will have a booth at the next Sneak Fest.
Do a live podcast in that.
Yeah, we were at the FedEx Forum. It was lit.
Yeah, let's you go Lane Whitaker.
Player Fly was in the building that year.
Man. Yeah, I don't know, Jerry. You might just want Lane Whitaker and Kelsey Wright Johnson at your shit, bro. I don't know, man. You better get who you want, man.
Over the event. Hell yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, dog. Come on, man. Let's get to it, man. Hey.
Himji said plenty of folks was having a good time at Foodie Land. A bunch of folks didn't go strictly because they heard 5 people talking down on it.
It's so crazy. I'm glad y'all said something. I sure wasn't going to go. Shut your ass up. Like I said, I don't really think I would enjoy that because it's just too much going on, but it looked dope as hell. There's a lot of stuff happening in the city that I know it's not my scene, but I think it's dope. Like the Dinner en Blanc thing. Not my scene. I would never go to that.
They canceled Dinner en Blanc this year.
It looked dope. This shit looked dope.
It looks like a lot of work. It looks like a lot of work for me to be toting all that stuff. But hey, people do it every year. But I think
shit like too much for me.
This weekend.
I just be thinking about the amount of white toes is probably there. She have kids, man, but no.
Plenty of white toes.
I know the white toes.
One thing I want to bring up, very similar to us talking about people like talking about the negative side of what happened with Foodie Land or you know, the negative content, we can also parallel that to how the MLGW situation is being handled.
Oh, come on, bro. It's so crazy, bro. Like we was out power for 48 hours.
Mayor Paul Young has been updating us like damn near every 3 hours on the status of MLGW because I believe it started off with about, at the height of the storm, 140,000 people out of power. Today, and I just saw an update from Mayor Young, it's down to 13,000. Now, it sounds like they've been working.
Yeah, and like I told Gay Mama, look, you can sit on there with your mama, but my goddamn kids finna be over here. Y'all got one more night to see in the dark, and my kids gonna be over here with me. But they ain't have to do that because Mayor Young got the lights back on, man. Shout out.
And they're offering assistance as well. I think upwards of $100K in food replenishment and things of that nature. But, you know, they are doing something. And I don't like the comparisons between Memphis right now with this storm and Gary, Indiana. Those are two separate situations in my opinion.
I ain't got time to talk about your boy. I want to be done with this a while ago. I ain't gonna talk about your boy, man. But y'all gotta relax, man. We ain't gonna talk about your boy right now.
You're not gonna bring up my boy?
No, but one of your boys I am gonna talk about.
Can I bring up the boy? Can I bring him up?
You gonna go along with this shit too, but I'm trying to get this. I got some dishes to wash, man, for my wife to get home.
Man, you a
domesticated man around this month.
You a state senator, bro. Like, stop complaining. Get shit
like
done.
We should be complaining about you, bro. Not the way around.
Like you actually control shit. Like, stop complaining.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, I want to rock with fam, man. Just be
so, Kenny, do you feel like people are using their political cachet to, you know, really go in on the storm relief efforts? Is that what you're saying?
It's too much, man. It's too much.
I'm like, stop. If you want to be an activist, lay down your politician cape and be an activist. Like, be an activist, come back home to Memphis, but you're over in Nashville doing your thing over there. Actually get shit done. Like,
activate. If you're gonna be an activist, activate. Like, make some action happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're gonna be a politician, politic.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the whole Elon thing, bro. Fuck Elon. Don't get me wrong, but it's like we crying too much about the Elon stuff, bro. Cause I just don't believe that. Shit, y'all got me down this goddamn rabbit hole, bro. Like,
my bad.
The whole concept of, like, I heard some people saying that the actual storm was fake. Like, it was. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, come on, bro. And then then it's like. I'm like, I'm assuming that Trump AI, I'm sorry, whatever that shit is called. I'm assuming the XAI has some insane generators where, like, they're never going to be without
XAI power. Now, you know, they're called Space XAI.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I'm sure they got some insane generators. And the fact that people think that, like, our lights are out because the city needed power to keep that shit open, I just think that's a crazy thing to say, bro. I like, bro, we had a whole fucking tornado came through here. Like,
you know, and think about it. A lot of
tornado just got black cities, all right, bro.
But a lot of cities have their power lines underground. We still have old infrastructure for our utilities, right? So that is something that we need to be working towards. And that is a major renovation. And
they say, even if they started today, we started today, we would never see the new infrastructure in our lifetime. It would take like 30, 40 years to get this shit done.
Why don't Elon pay for that? I mean,
I got a great idea though.
Why don't Elon just let him plug into his shit?
I got a great idea. Like, if it's a big infrastructure issue, if you're a state senator in Nashville,
put some action in place, bro.
Put some action in place. Get some money, lobby for it, get some money to the city of Memphis, and y'all start that process.
I want to rock with Cub, man. He just be on some weirdo shit.
But let me tell you, and I'm actually meeting with Justin Pearson's brother, Keyshawn Pearson, tomorrow.
Who's Justin
and he is an advocate.
Pearson.
Keyshawn is an advocate for all these things you're talking about, Kenny. Mm-hmm. So they may be working in tandem with some of that, but that doesn't stop them.
Enough of the Elon stuff, man. I'm just kind of over there, bro.
Their platform to push their agendas, you know?
Yes, there are 1,000% pluses and minuses underground power lines. There are major minuses with that. But you're right. Like, it is true. I'll say this. Carway has underground power lines. Our power went out for like literally 5 minutes during that storm. Like, we went out and it came right back on because there is some protection there. But there's some issues with it. There are issues. So, and it's along the same lines as the Coliseum. There are issues with tearing it down and rebuilding something. There are issues with renovating it. Fix it. Like, figure out a path forward. Like, getting on X and complaining about it is not helpful. Like, do something. You've been elected to do something, so do something.
Man. Come on, big dog. You got it, big dog. You got it, Justin Pierce. I want to rock with you, homie, but you just be doing too much. It's my man, though.
Too much.
But speaking of doing too much, man, it's a 6'10" Turkish brother that's doing some dumb shit with the WNBA.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Natasha Cloud, man.
She was gonna beat his ass, wasn't
She was gonna beat his ass.
Yeah,
he needs it. He needs it badly.
We talked about this earlier this week. Ina, I'm a throw something out to you, and I know it's gonna be an alley-oop. I know it's gonna be an alley-oop. Here's the thing: I don't feel sorry for the WNBA because they had a chance to nip this in the bud about 3 years ago.
Oh, did they?
When Caitlin Clarke and Angel Reese joined the league, you had two huge polarizing figures that were bigger than basketball that came to your league. I said this when it happened. I said the racial tension between those two girls, if handled right, can be amazing for the WNBA. Because guess why the NBA is as big as it is right now?
Yep.
Racial tension. The racial tension between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird back in 79-80 is one of the major reasons why the NBA is as big as it is now. You had these two polarizing. Yes, 100% yes. Racial tension between those two fan bases is why the NBA is as big as it is now. I saw the same thing coming with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clarke. A fatal mistake that the WNBA made was when these quote-unquote fans came with Caitlin who had agendas that weren't sports-related. Instead of nipping a lot of that shit in the bud then, and a lot of the death threats that were coming to their ladies and coming to Angel Reese and all the nigga this, nigga that, and monkey girl and all this type of stuff and all the derogatory stuff they were saying about these young ladies, they could have nipped that in the bud then. But leaving those doors open, it just got worse and worse. Because now we came for your black girls. Now we're coming for your non-heterosexual girls and all those type of things now. Because that's the attack now. And then you got Sophie Cunningham doing this. Oh, I don't listen to that rapidy rap music pregame. I'm a country girl, and she's pandering to these idiots as well, right? And like I said, that's why we're here. Y'all, they should have dealt with those things because it was cool. They let it be okay because they were bending over for this. Now I'm not saying every Caitlin Clarke fan is like this because I'm partially a Caitlin Clarke fan. There are a lot of things about her game that she's a fucking piece on the court, but there's a lot of her fans that are nasty ass people, right? And they're using these things. They're using her to attack not only black women but also non-heterosexual women that are in the WNBA as well. And they left that door open when they should have closed it a long time ago. And those same people are coming in and they're just doing whatever they want to do now. They thought it was cute when it was only attacking the black girls, but now it's attacking the whole league. And you got people like these two clowns that are doing this whole thing. What are your thoughts on that? And especially the thing that you had never heard before, that a lot of popularity of the NBA, because the NBA used to come on tape delay. It was a league where you couldn't even watch live games. The games would come on the next day or whatever. It was a struggling league where teams didn't even have money to play their players, and teams would disappear. And teams would in the NBA, teams would trade their best players away to Boston, a team who had money, just because they couldn't afford them. Right? Like that's how the NBA. That's how Boston was winning 16 straight championships, because they would buy everybody's players because nobody could afford to keep it alive. So then Magic and Larry Bird came, and it took the league somewhere else.
It took off.
It's the exact same thing we're saying.
So the WNBA took off when
Caitlin Clarke and Angel Reese came.
Angel Reese and all the racial tensions occurred.
It is 100% the same story arc as the NBA. It's just it's like 30 years, 40 years later.
Yep.
Right?
Marketing. So now people are tapping in. Now people tapping in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, Anthony? Do you think it's like, how much of it is like you talk about the minority, the vocal minority that complains a lot in Memphis? How much of it is like, it feels like to me that what the WNBA didn't do is like they allowed too much like state controlled media into the game to like really like fix the narrative the way that they wanted to. They use these young ladies as pawns to like control the narrative around, and you've got a lot of puppets out there who are just like, like, let me just listen to what Clay Travis is saying about it, like what all these other groups are saying about it. Like it's to me it is. I think I kind of like targeted this from the beginning. It feels like media, the national media, still does not know how to handle covering professional women's basketball. They don't know how to do it. And
why is it so hard though? Why?
And it's so good, bro. It's so fucking good.
Why is it so hard? I noticed that
good,
too.
bro.
I noticed that too, Kenny, because I saw a few interviews, maybe not that long ago, maybe about a month ago, when kind of really all of this discourse started happening with this Inez guy. Am I saying his name right? Enos. It's too close to Ina. I don't like it.
Enos, same thing.
And he's trolling. But when asked by the reporters to the WNBA players about their thoughts, they couldn't even respond because you could tell they were told, hey,
don't respond.
No comment. We'll take care of it. Like, we'll escalate this to leadership in the WNBA. Everybody, when they did start talking about it, everybody had the same talking points. I'm not sure why they can't give their own. What is the problem? Why can't they give their own thoughts about this? Why is this particular topic so sensitive to the WNBA?
Because they are only concerned about the bottom line. They are only concerned about money. And what, like, you saw when all that stuff went down, you saw what's that clip that we played on the show, Anthony, of that press conference where the team was like, we've got a statement we want to make. And then they totally bungled the statement. I'm telling you, like, here's the thing. Here's what has really the NBA is so big now. The stars are so big. The players are so big. They have autonomy with their voices now that like literally they can say, and they're just real people and they're saying what they want to say, right? Like they can say what they want to say. They can get their shit off. They have their own media teams that help them get their stuff off. The WNBA does not. They are still being ran by the PRs of their organizations. And as somebody who's been around PR teams my entire career in this media world, sports especially, you let PR people handle statements, it's always going to get bungled because they don't have they're not tuned in. Like everything's about the money, everything's about the bottom line. And
it does seem like the WNBA from a PR perspective has a tighter grip on the WNBA, because when you kind of compare it to the NBA, you're seeing more and more athletes really share how they truly feel about things, being totally vulnerable when we haven't seen them like that over the years. And for a woman to not be vulnerable when that is a key attribute of a woman, it's like you blocking her whole essence. Like, and this, and they're competing in a sport that they absolutely love and can't be their 100% selves. I don't like that WNBA. Like, something has to change ASAP.
Yeah, the shit kind of crazy. I'm going to address a comment by my guy. What is it? It's sealed 8194. I guess he's saying that no, it wasn't about Angel. It's all about perspective. And let me address that whole thing as well. Like we talked about loud minority, right? This is what people have to understand. Caitlin Clarke is a very big deal. Her coming to the WNBA, she brought a lot of people, good and bad, that were fans of hers, right? I did not know who Caitlin Clarke was until the thing happened with her and Angel Reese.
Right.
You got two Americas. If Kayla has her fan base, but when I tell you that Angel Reese fan base is a motherfucker within itself, I'm here to tell you that it is. Because when me and my wife went to Atlanta and we had our custom Angel Reese shirts made, and when we got down there and saw all them damn Barbies out there, and all them people, all them brand new crispy Angel Reese shirts on, that lady has her own following too. And the WNBA would be big. If Caitlin Clarke just went by herself, it would be big. But the combination of those two together coming into the league with that rivalry that they brought from college and all this bullshit, and the Barbies versus the Corn Huskers and all that, whatever those people do, whatever they do in Iowa, the Corn Huskers, Suckers, whatever they do.
So Anthony, what
the combination of those two together is perfect for the WNBA, but I don't think they were ready for it. I don't think they were ready for it.
What approach do you want them to take? What needs to happen now? If things could run the way you want them to in the WNBA, what would happen now?
You can't stop anybody from coming in those arenas before they've done anything. Just because you think they have a different opinion. But when they start that bullshit, let's keep escorting their dumb ass up out of there and talk more about the actual product on the court and get some people in there. Give some credentials to people who really care about this thing. Cause like I know in Atlanta has a super dope the Screeches.
Not the
Atlanta. Whatever them goddamn corn-fed ass girls do in inbreed looking ass women do and out there in the Great Midwest. Anyway,
big body, ain't it?
Right, like it. Be careful about saying a nigga in front of Kenny. We get
we got Anthony got in trouble this week for saying the N-word.
For saying nigga in front of Kenny. Like, you know, I have to watch how I talk when there's a white man in the room, according to Twitter. But anyway,
no,
baby, say nigga as much as you want to, trust me. But no, what I'm about to say, fuck, man, what was I saying?
I think to answer your question, my opinion is let the WNBA stars.
Hold on, before I forget. I'm sorry, Ken. Before I forget. In Atlanta, they have a super dope. The Atlanta Dream has a super dope PR, like media relations team, and they let a lot of the local media who are non-traditional get in there, and they can relate to these girls, and they make them look like, you know, $1 million. WNBA needs to encourage more non-traditional media getting in there and doing their thing. There's a lot of people who love this product, but they gotta let the outkick coverages of the world get in first, which is dumb. They should let more of these. Let more non-traditional people get in, and you'll see, for sure. Yeah.
So non-traditional journalists and non-traditional influencers that cover WNBA, they're not coming to these games.
Say it again.
We're not seeing their coverage. The non-traditional.
It ain't normal coverage. They're coming to see what is, you know, who's gonna throw a dildo in the thing or
So that's the highlight of the night. I got.
Is Angel gonna take Caitlyn out of the game? Like, what's
are they gonna bully Caitlyn? Are they gonna
very messy boots?
How many of these mean black girls these mean lesbians are gonna try to attack our beautiful? Well, I ain't gonna say beautiful, but however you view Caitlyn Clarke.
It's gonna be a civil war at WNBA.
However you identify Caitlyn Clarke.
That's coming. That conversation is happening. I'm telling you.
I'm a fan of both ladies. I am.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
and I'm an Angel guy now. Angel, my girl, for several reasons.
It's good for the NBA. It's good for the WNBA.
Hey, bro, some good old racism. Some good old racism makes shit move, bro. So nothing packs the house like good old racism, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But this whole storyline about Inez is very interesting because I think Natasha Cloud really got it crunk because she saw him on the side. She
had the hands ready for that man.
She the one to me drew the attention on that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something I learned throughout life. Light-skinned, gummy women like that who got all that gum action going,
man, bro,
they will fuck you up.
And what we found out is the Chicago Sky GM is the one who invited Enes Kanter to.
Yeah, man, it's some bullshit. That's why I had to get my girl. That's why I'm glad my girl Barbie. They got my girl up out of there, man.
He had on his shirt there was a definition of what he thought a woman should be. So he's straight trolling though.
Man, get out of here, man. Get this dude out of here, bro.
It is a distraction if I'm a WNBA player, and we already know. You're pitching to be a WNBA player and you a joke, you a clown, you a troll. Like you're really affecting my game right now. Get out.
But I'm glad that hold on, kid. I'm glad that Atlanta got my girl the fuck up out of Chicago, man. Angel Reese setting WNBA records, man. She had 26 rebounds in one game the other night. I want to say she also set the record for most rebounds in the season, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the idiots came out talking shit about Angel. The me bounds. Somebody, she's getting all these rebounds because she's getting rebounds off her own shot. And then all the stats came out. Shout out to the stats, man. Shout out to the Jared Davison level nerds out here who pound the numbers, man. And they came out and said, that even if you took the me bounds away from her, that she still leads the WNBA in rebounding, which is crazy, bro. Like they took that away. And then somebody else dropped another stat today, and they said that she only her me bounds are 25% of the rebounds that she gets. And she's not even in the top 10 of that. That the lady who leads it, 56% of her rebounds are me bounds. And that she's like, there's nothing irregular about what she's doing. Like the way she gets rebound is there's nothing crazy about the amount of self-shot rebounds that she gets opposed to anybody else. Like there are like 10 ladies in the league who do it more than she does. Like
numbers don't lie. Shout
out to my girl, man. Shout out to my girl.
Like
defensive player of the year,
for Angel Reese, and they tried to put her up under so much scrutiny in the beginning. Yeah. They tried to bring my girl down, and she's constantly prevailing.
Black Barbie,
I'm loving it Keep breaking
Black
those
barber.
records, Angel Reese, because you that
On their
girl. You that girl.
Well, hey,
ass,
shout out to FanDuel. We've got another same game parlay from FanDuel. FanDuel is the official sportsbook of Bluff City Media and the Anthony Sain Show. Anthony, I got money coming your way, baby.
Oh, yeah,
we got
for sure,
money
man.
coming.
For
All right, it's time.
sure,
It's that time of the month, man.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Shout out to FanDuel. I'm 1 for 1 or 1 for 2 on WNBA same game parlays this week. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go again tonight. We got the Golden State Valkyries versus the New York Liberty. Here's the same game parlay for tonight. Liberty money line, they're minus 130. Favorites Brianna Stewart, points, rebounds, assists over 33.5. Sabrina Ionescu, points, rebounds, assists over 25.5. Plus 348 are the odds. $10 wins you $34.80 for this same
They look
game.
like good money, bro. They like good money.
Why not?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't trying to tell y'all not to put your money on them. I'm a little scared of the WNBA right now because they about to wrap it up. The season's almost over, and teams are kind of they're saving minutes. They're sitting ladies, and games don't really matter. A lot of teams got their playoff. I'm kind of scared to bet it, but that does look like good money. I would take a look at that for sure, man.
Hey, man. Yesterday was a rough day for me, man.
Go ahead, pull it up again, man. Let's make sure, man. Let's see.
Yesterday was a rough day for me, man.
Yeah, you about to get us shut down, man.
Liberty,
you understand betting at all?
We can't do it in DeSoto County.
But do you understand it? Like, you understand what they're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it.
Kitty said the odds for something were plus 550. And it was actually minus 550. Like, it was just totally different. Like, no,
somebody went. Wayno over in Australia put 100,000 Australian dollars. I was like, oh, wait a second. It's actually minus.
No, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
My bad, Wayno.
Yeah. But yeah, man, let's show some love to the people real quick, man. Got to show some love to my guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander with Grade A Pest. Been in the business for a long time, man, 20 years to be exact. It's a homegrown business from a born and raised Memphis, committed to excellence by applying human and pet friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. He does my yard work too, which is crazy. Anything you need, Reggie does. I ain't gonna lie. Give him a call, 901-628-4867. You can shoot him a text on the same phone number. I saw him a text yesterday. I said, brother, I appreciate you for the amount of weed control that you put down last time, because now everything in my grass is dead, and I love it. I cannot fuck grass, man. Fuck grass, bro.
Oh. Everything fried up.
I said, bro, put a little bit more. Then he was like, yeah, you got to get up there and water. I said, I got you. Water it, got you. Yeah, don't water it is what's going to happen. That shit was on fire the next day, and I love it, bro. My grass is burnt up. Fuck that. Fuck grass, bro. But yeah, he's give him a call.
I love my grass, man. I take care of my grass,
bro.
It burned my flowers up in my garden.
It's bad when you lazy and you cheap. So I ain't getting out there and cutting it, and I ain't trying to pay every week or no, bro. Set that shit on fire, bro. Like he said, I said,
put some gravel in your front lawn.
Yeah, he was like, say if I hit it heavy now, you gotta water it or your grass gonna turn, bro. Oh yeah, of course, Reggie, I got you. I ain't touching shit. That shit burn up. Yes.
When?
But yeah, also,
you know he's gonna get on your ass about that because he's gonna be like, I'm the one that messed with your yard. People are gonna think it was me.
He can still come. He can come back in a couple weeks, man. I just ain't trying to have nothing going on, man. But
all them patches and stuff. Nah,
no, I don't give a fuck. Set my shit on fire. I might put some gas in this shit. Carway Automotive Group, man. Get with them when you need a quality used car, man. They're out there. They're out there at 6154 Summer Avenue. Give them a call, 901-440-8251. Bad credit, no problem. CarwayTheRightWay.com is not just their website. It's how they do business, man. Financing is available. I told y'all about that already. If you're a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world, or you're an AKA, if you're a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, you might want to get you a Pink Beetle, which is the official dream car. Or you're an Angel Reese fan, man. You want to get you a Pink Beetle, the official car.
You better shout the AKAs out.
Of Barbies, AKAs, and all that. Go get you one at Carway Automotive Group, man. Get with them. They'll get you squared away. Antonio Jones is the master definition when it comes down to getting you a quality haircut. He's the man, bro. I'm trying to tell you, 30 years in the barbering industry. It's a clean, family-friendly environment, natural and enhanced style, superior grooming for men, women, and children. I'll be a week out from a haircut. People tell me, man, you chopped now, bro. I got my haircut a week ago. I got Antonio Jones, master barber, had you in the game. Keep your fade on point, had you looking good. Tell him about the Anthony Sain Show. He's going to show you some love, give you a discount on your first service. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. I'll be there tomorrow night for music bingo. Get with them. When it comes down to chicken, when it comes down to beer, when it comes down to southern sides, they got it. They got a made-from-scratch kitchen, nothing's frozen, all fresh food. And you got to come out to Waldo's. As a matter of fact, we need to do an on location at Waldo's doing this off season. We got to get out there. We got to get out there. It's a great spot for families because of the game room, full bar, and TVs for that full family experience. All the fried food is fried in beef tallow instead of oil. They got premium southern sides like greens, white beans, macaroni and cheese. Happy hour drink specials all day on Tuesday and Sunday, every day from 3 to 6. They're located at 2200 North Germantown Parkway. Give them a call, 901-716-0032. Talk to them about catering an event for your job, family event, whatever you got going on. Their food travels very well. I know that's a big deal when it comes down to catering. Their food travels extremely well. They're open Sunday to Thursday from 11 to 9, Friday through Saturday from 11 to 10. That is Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Let's take a break. We got a couple more things to talk about. Something I know Ina's probably gonna love to talk about for sure, because it's about some melanated magic, some beautiful black women, a beautiful black woman doing some incredible things in the sports world. We'll talk about that and more when we're back on the Anthony Sain Show. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Tired of the same old fast food? The soggy fries, the frozen flavors, the meals that never quite hit right. Head over to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, where everything starts fresh and flavor comes first. Our chicken is fried in rich beef tallow for that bold, old-school crunch you can actually taste. Don't skip the premium homemade southern sides. Fresh greens, hearty white beans, and creamy mac and cheese made to complete the meal. Bring your whole family. There's plenty of space to relax, plus a game room the kids will love. Catch the game on big screens, grab a drink at the full bar, and enjoy happy hour specials every day from 3 to 6, all day on Tuesday and Sunday. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Real food, real flavor, made from scratch.
In Memphis, we don't just make memories. We make moments. A Memphis-owned brewery where great beer meets great times. Crafted right here for the city we love. Live music, game days, and events all year long. There's always something happening at Grind City Brewing. Bring your crew, bring your energy, and make every night feel like a celebration. Real beer, real Memphis.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you think that growing older means slowing down, sleeping poorly, and lacking the motivation to do the things you want to do, then I've got just the spot for you right here in Memphis. At Game Day Men's Health, you're more than just a number. You're a partner in your health journey. From the free hour-long initial consult to comprehensive check-ins along the way, you're in complete control of your health. Offering TRT, weight loss protocols, performance enhancement, and shockwave therapy for musculoskeletal injuries, you can get back to feeling like the younger version of yourself.
At your initial visit, you'll have your blood pressure, PSA, testosterone, hemoglobin, hematocrit, all tested with your results before you leave the clinic. Plus, you have a real conversation with your provider and not just an in-and-out visit. Game Day can help with muscle pain, joint pain, hair loss, ED, peptides, and more. With 2 convenient locations in the Memphis area, your path to a better life is just minutes away. Call today to schedule your free 101 consultation.
Some dreams don't just come true, they come with 4 paws. At Puppy Dreams, we match loving families with happy, healthy puppies. From playful companions to lifelong best friends, your perfect match is waiting. And with our professional grooming spa, your pup will look as amazing as they feel. Visit Puppy Dreams today and meet the one who's been waiting just for you.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Y'all just heard about Puppy Dreams. Let's hear a little bit more about them. They are an awesome spot to go add a new member to your family, man. Most of the time when you're buying a puppy or a dog or something like that, there's literally not much of an exchange. You see a picture online, you contact the owner, y'all meet up, you buy the dog, you take the dog home. You realize the dog, yeah, you're sneezing, hey, you're itching and shit, man. With Puppy Dreams, you ain't got to worry about that. You can come spend as much time with the puppies as you need. They got actual puppies in the Reese remodel showroom to choose from and get to know before purchasing. Bring grandmama, big mama, auntie, T-baby, Womaine, all of them. Bring them out. Low main.
Little low main.
Low main meaning short.
Low main.
Hey, bro, black folks come with some nicknames on your ass. Black folks come with some nicknames on your ass, boy.
Hey, if they got lo mein at that Asian food night, I'm gonna be happy, bro. Lo mein is awesome.
Hey, man.
How will you know?
I'm gonna go.
And you gonna eat it?
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, God. Man, black folks come up with some names on your ass, boy. And that man turned it himself east with low main at the Asian.
Hey, lo mein is awesome.
Oh, yeah, who you telling? They got a full service grooming salon inside, 1-year warranty, financing is available as well. But yeah, me and Kenny used to work at inner city youth outreach, right? Working with kids in South Memphis. And the nicknames these kids had was ridiculous, bro. You had Pop Squally, Doodoo.
What?
I can't
Fat Baby.
Fussa was the best.
Fussa was the best one, yeah. Fat Baby, who was not fat nor a baby.
You got them hands, though. Got them hands.
Low Lucci. Remember Low Lucci? And most of what we just said was all brothers and sisters. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all family. All of them were family.
I love it.
Pop Squally, Fussa, and
Pop Squally, Low Lucci,
yeah.
Doodoo. They was all brothers and sisters.
I don't like Doodoo though.
Doodoo stole about $2,000 out of my office.
That man had
What Doodoo look like?
real dark.
Real dark.
Like Doodoo?
Like Doodoo.
Damn.
I chased Doodoo into Hillview, and I was like, "Hey man, just please bring him
Hey,
back.
please don't make me have to come in this bitch for real. Like, no, literally, don't make me have to come in here for real.
There's a line that I'm not crossing. I'm not going into Hillview."
I miss them kids so bad, bro. God damn, oh my God.
You should follow up and see how they doing now.
I'm sure they're great.
A lot
of them doing great, yeah, for sure.
Oh, good. A lot of them are doing so
yeah,
good.
man. I get so much joy out of doing Memphis Magic right now, man. Just working with kids again is absolutely awesome, man. Cause we got some wild ass. Some of these girls, man, are kind of rough around the edges, bro. I love it.
You know what's funny, Ina? I could have spent the rest of my life working with kids if it wasn't for the people that I worked with.
Bullshit. Yep.
The people that I worked with got me out of there. The kids, those badass kids that get talked about all the time.
Bro.
I would have stayed with them for the rest of my life.
But
yeah,
Kenny,
man.
just think
Amazing.
about it. You're still young too. You'll get back to that,
Shit, I'm
and it's gonna
45.
come back around in a different.
He coming
way.
back in. He don't understand. Kenny gonna be a part of Memphis Magic. He been fighting it for 2 years, but he coming.
Look, God works in mysterious ways. I promise.
His wife plays volleyball. His daughter plays volleyball. She taking a little break. They coming, man. They coming.
Coming back.
He's just kicking the fight. He shot a video for us. My wife always asks me about it. Like, baby, ask Kenny. Shit, I ain't shoot the motherfucker. Kenny got this shit. But go to Puppy Dreams to get you a puppy, man. The location is 1740 North Germantown Parkway. Give him a call, 901-763-8523. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7, puppydreamsmemphis.com. Paradise Cafe, man. It's a great spot for lunch. Ina, you got to follow up in there. You're gonna stand out like a grain of pepper in a bowl of milk if you walk up in there, Joe. Yeah.
But you gotta wear your workout tights. You gotta wear workout tights.
Yeah, you gotta wear your workout tights.
Little Lululemon.
Your Lululemon. Yeah, put the Lululemon on. Yeah, they in there. They got that good turkey meat, like King Meeks likes to say, man.
Not that turkey meat. Look, Paradise Cafe. I come up in there. I'm gonna order everything I want on the menu on your dime because we're the sponsor. Thank you, Paradise Cafe.
It don't quite work like that. We got that.
I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. Okay.
They don't like us
I'm
like
wear what I
that.
want to wear.
But if you come up in there, you might be a stranger the first time, but you'll leave as family because they're gonna take care of you at Paradise Cafe. It's a true East Memphis institution that takes pride in preparing you fresh and consistent food. Located in the Regalia Center, they are a family-owned, operated spot since 2001. They handpick fresh fruits and vegetables every day for consistency, so your food will taste the same way every time. It's Paradise Cafe. Great stuff. Give them a call, 901-821-9600. Open 10:30 to 2:30, Monday through Saturday. That is Paradise Cafe, man. If you're trying to bring some spark back into your love life, man, with your special person, or just with yourself. You try to get to know yourself a little better, man. Look no further. Adam and Eve Memphis is a spot to go, man. Every time I do this ad, I think about my guy that was at the Jalen Wells, who was appalled. Sex! Oh my God, sex!
Anthony did that when y'all were doing the Adam and Eve thing. There was an audience member that visibly gasped and had this look on his face.
It might just get a little aroused to see
Really?
a black man and a woman talking about sex.
I looked at him and I was like, "You don't like good sex, bro? Like what's
maybe he's a client. Maybe he's a frequenter to Adam and Eve, and we kind of exposed him. Like he outed him. Did they know I was here? Type of looking ass.
I heard him say, actually, the website is Memphis.Adam and Eve
stores. No Adam and, it's just Adam Eve stores. No and in there. But anyway, Adam and Eve Memphis has what you need to reignite the flame. The upscale store offers products for
the number.
Actually, they usually close down a little closer to 9:30. It says 10, but they usually lock the doors. Shut your ass up, man. But anyway, shop locally, 2382 North Germantown Parkway, and start your adventure. MemphisAdamEveStores.com. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 10, Sunday from 12 to 7. Give them a call. For what reason, I don't know. But 901-582-8313 and start your adventure today at Adam and Eve, man. Let's get into it. Got a couple more things to talk about before we wrap this thing up. A super exciting story. I've had to look into it a little bit more. In a ownership situation for a sports team, typically the wife is not even known. Like, we don't know who the lady is. But in this particular situation, I believe that this lady and her husband are probably equal partners in this.
They are.
And she is very much the front-facing person in this situation. You're seeing her at the press conferences. She's doing all the talking. Kwanzaa Jones, they said that she is not only the first black women's baseball owner, but she also is the first person, I think, in Princeton school history to have a building named after her. Because they said that she used to hound Princeton about donations. They was like, "Oh, black lady, you ain't got no money." And then she was like, "Bitch, I'm making a $20 million donation to y'all." And they actually named the building after her as well. I don't know how she makes some money. She got their bread.
They're philanthropists. Both of them
shout out to but philanthropists mean that you spending money on people, right? So how they making their money?
I mean, but philanthropists are wealthy. Have you not noticed that?
How they making their bread though? What they do?
Well, they now own. They now own the Padres, so you know,
there's another investment.
He's a billionaire
investment, but with her being a Princeton grad, I'm pretty sure she may be like the business mind behind this entire deal. But her husband is no slouch either, because it looks like he's been into private equity out there in California. So they look like a power couple.
Man, who you telling?
Yeah, but and they're saying that this is not an asset flip for them. This is really, they want to keep the Padres legacy going. Yeah. So I like that they're, going into this with that type of branding for this new Padres ownership deal. So
man, I'm gonna tell you, if you want to take a business to the next level, go marry you a fine black woman. It's gonna you married not all of them, but you married the right one. It's gonna blow your business up. I'm a living witness.
Not all of them, though.
I'm a living witness. Can I be honest with you, bro? It's all women. Like my wife. I'm telling you, if I were to somehow be able to put Tracy in charge of Bluff City Media, this thing would be blowing up.
She is sharp.
Bro, she is. That's true. But I'm telling you, man. Like, yeah. Crazy.
Not like what the other oldest wife was, but
oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God.
But shout out to Kwanzaa Jones. It's deep, man. Like not only is she, because she's not off the grid owner. Like she's gonna be like you see her all the time type owner. I think that's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking dope. Shout out to Kwanzaa Jones, man.
Apparently,
Also,
she's a singer. She's a singer and media. Like she does a lot
real,
of media
she
stuff
fine.
too.
She fine as hell. Like,
Yeah.
And then the husband is a capital investor. Like he's an investor into
Private
so
equity.
they
They
private
got it
equity.
going on.
Yeah.
They're a for real power couple.
yeah, she got some of that KCP too. Now I don't mean
Unanimously approved by the league too. I love that. You
Yeah.
don't often see this type of couple leading such a major sports team like this. So I love it. I can't wait to see what Miss Kwanzaa brings to the table.
Yeah, she got that KCP. I don't mean Katavious Caldwell Pope.
She may be a sponsor for the Anthony Sain show.
She could be. I love to get some.
We'll have to talk more baseball.
I love to get some of that money on. Get some of that money. Hey,
We'll
if she,
talk-
we talk about. When we talk about owners, like changing, like what I talk about, right? Yeah, I would change what I talk about for some of that money on. For sure.
For some of that money on.
But yeah, I'm a rap.
Hey.
My guy Main Look podcast. What do you say? Her energy is so different. Threw a lot of these people off. Doesn't fit the mold of a wealthy person persona. They say for sure. She's dope, man. She's fucking dope. Like, yeah, I like her stuff, man. For real, I like her stuff. I might give me some. No, I'm good. That's all I got, man.
If you ain't got a Kwanzaa Jones in your back pocket,
yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good.
That kind of money, we're good. We ain't gonna talk baseball on this show.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm done. That's my baseball coverage for the year. I'm done. But I did want to wrap it up here, man.
That's his baseball coverage. We're gonna have to go to a Padre game and do a live show. What are you saying?
We can just go to a Redbirds game. I'm good.
No. We're going to the West Side.
We'll tell Lemoyne. Hey, if Lemoyne Owen fits the bill, we'll go.
Exactly. Yeah. If when the Padres AAA team comes to Memphis, we'll go and hope that Kwanzaa comes, checks out her minor league team.
And maybe, you know what we could do? We could really like turn this into something, right? We could do a live show from an LOC baseball game and get Kwanzaa in them to be a sponsor for that.
Yeah.
That will lead into opportunities to go to the Padres game.
Yeah, for sure. If she want to flew me out to San Diego,
fly us out.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the whole crew.
You gonna be flew out? Are you gonna be a flew out boy?
Kwanzaa
can fly me out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bluff City Media, multimedia in that thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
I be like my guy Raheel. Hey, relax, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Sit this one out, big dog. I got you.
And Anthony, I failed to mention this. I like that shirt you got out though.
Yeah, pod box. You know what I'm saying? Eat Esco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I big up my people sometimes. I'm gonna change the tone as we wrap up the show, bro. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna get into this, man. I've been avoiding this topic. I've been avoiding this conversation. I've been avoiding the stories about it. I'll say this, man. I've been doing a lot of talk about how our emotions can get the best of us, right? And when you're upset about something, it can kind of bleed over into other stuff. And now you're saying stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's all because of some emotional thing that you got going on.
Right.
Let's allow this young man to rest in peace, bro. And I'm gonna say that in a lot of different ways. I've not read one article about the Brandon Clarke autopsies. None of it. I've seen the tweets. I don't even know if I've even retweeted them, right? And I feel bad for people like DeMichael Cole and people like Drew Hill who work in old school legacy media, so they call it, right? Because they have to write about this type of stuff. They have to put this type of stuff out. It's just part of their job. With what I do, I don't have to talk about Brandon Clarke autopsies, right? I could just talk about, damn, Brandon Clarke, that was my motherfucking guy, and that type of stuff, right? Like that's all I really got to do. I don't have to do any of that. But super unfortunate stuff going on. But all I'm going to ask people to do is respect this man's life, and let's not use it as a means of whatever you're trying to do. Like, come on, man. Like this brother passed away, and when this stuff came out, this is what I think. This is what I've noticed from a lot of people's discourse about. As y'all can see, I'm struggling to get through this. I normally can get through a segment pretty good. I'm getting lost for words over here. But when this type of stuff happens, a lot of discourse you're hearing about it, it's typically because it's all new to everybody and it's hitting everybody at the same time.
Right.
And when we saw the Kratom stories about BC, and then a few months later he's passed away, people think that the Kratom story was day one because this was day one to them. Because we all know BC as being this great player who's had the injury stuff, who everybody loves. He's got his quirks, and he loves the city. We love him. We drafted him. He's been here ever since he was a young player. He's been here his whole career. And when you see Brandon Clarke gets arrested for Kratom, it was like, oh man, BC, get it together, man. Like, you gotta go to Arkansas to go get, gas station pills or whatever. Like, and it was all these jokes about that. And then a few months later, he's passed away, and people think that it started a few months ago. It's usually safe to assume in these type of situations that this isn't something new, that this isn't something that happened here recently. And I haven't read the reports, but I've heard people talking about the reports, and they said that, this might have been something that he's had going on for a long time, and that he had, some rehab situations going on. And I'm not gonna get too deep into the dumb shit, bro. I am not getting deep into the dumb shit because there's a lot of dumb stuff being said out there. But I will say this. And no, Robert Perry didn't have to pay me to have this thought. It goes back to the whole I have a logical brain conversation we had Monday, right? And I'll say this, and I'll kind of leave it alone. 9 times out of 10, when there's an athlete and there's a situation involving drugs, and the word rehab comes out, right? The natural assumption is either that team or even that league had some hands in not only knowing he was doing that, but they probably initiated the whole, yeah, man, you need to go to rehab thing, right? And the fact that people are kind of assuming that didn't happen, why? Why would you assume that the Memphis Grizzlies did not have hands on this entire situation, or they were clueless and weren't aiding him throughout this entire time? Why would you think that's anything different than that was going on? No, I don't need to have a check to do that. I don't need to try to be impressing somebody to say that. That's just common sense. Like in what other situation would you see a player who's going through those type of things and think that the team is not involved, aware, and probably initiating those things? These are all assumptions. This isn't based on anything. I am assuming that this Brandon Clarke thing didn't just start because if you're driving to Arkansas to go get large amounts of Kratom, I don't think you just started Kratom a couple of days ago. I'm assuming this is something, and it's also a drug that kind of gets you off of other pain relievers or whatever he's going on. And I'm sure he's probably had a back and forth with this situation probably for years, right? Brandon Clarke has had some very major injuries his entire time being here, and I'm sure he's did some prescribed methods and some unprescribed methods to deal with the pain, the emotional part of it, all that. And I'm sure the Grizzlies, knowing that he is a multi-million-dollar investment that they have, and he's a guy that they want to keep around here forever, they're also going to take his side and be with him forever through this whole process. And some of the narratives that are out there are just absolutely dog shit. And y'all should just stop being so emotional and stop being ridiculous and stop really being disrespectful, because everything shouldn't be up to your opinion. Like, if you have an opinion on whether we should have traded John Morant, cool. You have an opinion on whether we should have traded Jaren, cool. You have an opinion of if we should have not drafted Kareem Lopez and drafted a point guard, cool. If you got an opinion that we should have got Peyton Watson, cool. Don't have an opinion about this type of stuff, man. Just shut the hell up, man. Just respect this man's life, respect his legacy, and just shut y'all ass up, man. Like, it's really not that hard to do, because you don't know enough. Nobody knows enough to really speak about these things as concrete as some of these people are trying to speak. And if you're going to make an assumption, make assumptions that are also based on logic. Why would you assume that the Grizzlies haven't been in tune with everything that's going on with him this entire time? It's really disgusting. Some of the stuff that people are saying, man. But that's all I got to say. Yeah, go ahead, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got. Go ahead, bro.
If we think with a logical brain, like NBA contracts, players are paid off of NBA contracts from franchises. Mm-hmm. In those contracts, there are out clauses for NBA franchises.
Exactly. I forgot to say that, bro. Go ahead.
Like, if you go jet skiing in the offseason, you can get your contract revoked. Mm-hmm. If you play a sport that is deemed in the contract as unsafe, you can get your contract revoked. It's a way for these. This
is where this evil entity, they could have got rid of BC a long time ago with cause. It wouldn't have been nothing to do.
And not paid him a dime.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
And not done all the other things they did post his death financially. Like, I mean, there are so many things that if we think with a logical brain, we can say, like, as much as it is devastating that Brandon Clarke is no longer on this earth, to sit there and pretend like he's been like mistreated by the organization that paid him a lot
crazy,
of
bro.
It's
crazy, bro.
It's reckless.
It's disrespectful. It's just disrespectful as hell. Even like try to shake that tree, like, or whatever, bro. Because it's like, here's the thing. Like I said, with this thing he's got going on, if I'm just kind of looking at timelines or just looking at when BC started getting these major injuries, I can remember a year where BC was out with just some weird ass injuries, and he kind of I hate to do this, bro. I'm not gonna do this. But I would assume that BC signed a contract with the Grizzlies not too long ago.
Right.
I would assume that whatever he's had going on happened before that extension was that new contract he just got. I don't think the stuff the problems that he's had, I don't think those things came into fruition since he got that deal. I would be willing to bet that stuff happened before that deal happened. That's just me. That's a safe assumption. That's an assumption I'm fine with standing on, right? And with that being said, if the Grizzlies didn't care about this dude, they would have cast him off a long time ago. And people are just,
and not have to pay the millions of
people
dollars.
are just fucking ridiculous, man. It really upsets me, man.
Why don't we just address the elephant in the room, though? Like, and it sounds like it may be hard for you, Anthony, but what I've heard some of the stories that have come out from his autopsy, but what is bothering you the most that is being said?
It's an unfortunate situation that whatever he got into, because here's the thing, he's had some really nasty injuries, and you have to be on some really nasty drugs that are legal drugs and prescribed to be on those. But the effect of those drugs they are addictive. You can have an addiction to painkillers. A lot of great people have had addiction to painkillers.
Yeah, a lot of athletes at that.
But and for that to happen, you have to do other stuff to get off the painkillers or other things that can pass an NBA drug test, as opposed to other things. And it's probably a constant battle. And I don't think it's a battle that started 6 months ago. This is a battle that might have been going on his entire career. With these type of things, where he might have been clean for a minute, he might have been struggling with this, he might have been struggling with that. Now I'm taking this. Now, I done got hurt again. Now I'm in a dark place. I got to find a way to get out of that. He might just got caught up in a cycle he could not get out of. I don't mind the stuff that's in the autopsy because, it is what it is. But it's the people that are trying to say, well, more could have been done, or all this crazy stuff. That people, I'm like, bro, like, let's shut your emotions off and close your mouth and just respect this man's life, bro, and stop trying to make everything a fucking weird ass controversy. You know what I mean? But he said once he saw it, that's probably when shit went left for him. Yeah.
As somebody who's dealt with people in my life who, like, really close friends of mine with addiction, and I know everybody has this story. We all have people that are close to us that have been walking through addiction. Most of the time, the story now is not that they immediately jump off into addiction with illegal drugs, like hardcore drugs that were in the autopsy, the toxicology report that came out. There is a steep decline into those illegal narcotics because they can no longer get the legal narcotics that got them addicted in the first place. And I, again, speaking into something that I don't know anything about specifically with Brandon Clarke, I've just seen this played out so many times in my life. And it's so, it is very, very like Anthony said, the emotional, like, whatever about the direction that this organization is headed in, the anger you have towards the people that are in charge of it.
Mixing all these things together are crazy, bro. And I know it's a weird energy. And I know it's people that are taking the past couple of years of the team rebuilding and assuming, where that hurt me to see this rebuild, which is cool. If you didn't like the rebuild, cool. I'm a fan of it. But if you are against the rebuild, taking that and then throwing it on this and assuming, well, I got this hurt from this organization and I'm going to tie that hurt to this hurt. Like, no, bro, that's not how this stuff works, man, because y'all nasty ass was the same people that are running with this whole thing are the same people that were ready to, like, jump down their necks about a fake ass story about they didn't pay this man and all this whole kind of crazy stuff, which also was debunked. And it's people, they're waiting for something. It's just crazy energy, bro. And we joked about dark energy the other day, but bro, that's That's crazy energy, bro, for sure. But man, I'm gonna get about this joint, man. Today's been a great show. Ina, thank you so much. I gave you your flowers Saturday. I love what you add to the show. I love you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
We have totally different type of shows when you come on, and I love it for sure. But yeah, for Ina Esco, for Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We have tomorrow is going to be a super dope show. Yep. Super dope show tomorrow, man. I have at least one dope guest I know is coming on. Might be two.
And it's going to be on location.
It's going to be on location, but just don't worry about that. Bring ass. Tomorrow is going to be a special guest. Dope shit coming. This is 901 week for the next couple weeks. So, bunch of just dope local stuff I got going on, man. But yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow. For Ina Esco, for Kenny Stubblefield, it's Anthony Sain. Ina, stay over. I want to have a post-show meeting real quick if you got a second. But we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We out.
Thank you for watching The Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.